Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
I know collectively as women, I think we're all making this more socially acceptable. I'm just trying to make it more widespread. We should all be lying to men. In the morning, in the evening, at night, when you wake up, when you go to sleep. Do it for the plot. We haven't taken.
That's one way to end the video. Maybe she realized what she said. We should start lying to men. Wait, you weren't doing that before? No, but I have no problem with that. You go ahead and lie. But then you can't complain when I do it to you. Oh, you only wanted that thing and you lied to get it. Yes, you said you wanted to do it for the plot. So did I.
Today I saw this girl make a video about how we really have to stop coming on this app and talking openly about how ugly the people liking us on Hinge are. Because maybe the real ugliness is within you for thinking it's okay to come online and talk about how ugly people are. And truly from the bottom of my heart, I really hope that reached its target audience because the hate on this app is just out of control. However, I do think that maybe if she saw my Hinge likes, she would think it's okay when I say to absolutely be mean. These people are really, really ugly.
Maybe time's up. You have 10 minutes. I know you have 10 minutes because I've listened to you before. Yeah, I know, but I have no life. Go ahead, judge me. I think the point of her entire video was that other people are ugly for doing what she's doing, but when she's doing it, that same action makes her not ugly, I guess. Then we all know how all this ends. I'll read what some other lady said when she was at a bar or club or somewhere. When you sit alone for an hour and not one man approaches you. Oh no, what could possibly be the reason why men no longer approach women? No one will ever find what that reason is, but hey, at least you have to pay for your own drinks now.
Does anyone have tips on how to be less attractive? And before you say this is satire and being like actually 100% serious, whenever I go out in public, I get asked out so much that I can't do anything. I'm trying to go to the grocery store. Hey, can I get your number? I'm trying to fill up my car with gas. I think you're pretty. Can we go out for coffee? I'm trying to walk my dog in the street. You're the most beautiful person I've ever seen, which is what someone just said to me yesterday. And it has to stop. I can't live like this. So I am purposely trying to be less attractive, less intimidating, less alluring, so I can live a normal life. So if you have any tips, please drop them, and I will do them. Thank you.
Yes, you heard right. She is way too intimidating. That's why men ask her out every time she goes outside. Princess, I won't know what you can do to make you less intimidating, but maybe you can get in touch with the previous lady. Obviously, she's doing everything right. The problem with that is she wasn't really enjoying being less intimidating than you. But as we just saw, she doesn't seem to have your problems.
So I have been ghosted 2 times this month. I'm actually meant to be on a date tonight. I've been pretend planning it with him all week, but I just didn't realise until yesterday it was pretend. So as you can imagine, last night I was feeling a little bit down in the dumps and I'm doom scrolling on TikTok and I come across TikTok tarot readers, but not like the video ones. Like this one was a live stream. So you basically just need to like send them gifts and then they'll give you a reading. Anyway, this woman takes ages to get to me and then she finally does. And I'm like, I want a relationship reading, like I want a love reading. And to be honest, I just wanted him to be like, oh my God, like you're going to find your husband and everything's going to be great and lovely. So I'm just going to do a reenactment of what this medium said to me. Phoebe, I'm just channeling your energy. Spirit, that's not very nice. Too many men. You've had too many men. You need to calm down. Focus on yourself. Too many men. Have I just been called a slut by a literal spirit? And I won't even mind, I'm basically like a reborn virgin again at this point, so that's just so uncalled for. So basically, if you are looking for tarot readers to lift your spirits a little bit, make you feel a little bit better, then don't do it.
In 2025, people still give money to tarot readers. She believes in spirits because, well, of course she does. So I'll pretend I do too. Now, how would that spirit know too many men? Well, no worries, I think I found the only reasonable explanation. I'm willing to bet she gave that tarot reader a gift worth $4.99, and she most likely asked that's gonna last me for 30 full days, right? I don't think she's gonna go back to the same spirit though, because, well, for one, she never does, and two, that tarot reader had the nerve to repeat what the spirit said. What do you mean, a woman saying to another woman, too many men? There is no such a thing.
Low quality men always have close female friends. As I've gotten older and I'm stricter and stricter and stricter with my standards, the men have gotten better and better and better. And what I would notice in my dating life was that the men who I would go out with, and I would say this at first, I was so scared, I would say one of my non-negotiables is close friends of the opposite gender. I'm not going to do it in relationships. Always they would say, I don't even have close female friends. I absolutely agree. Healthy masculine men will love that you don't have close female friends or close male friends and will not have any themselves. If you don't believe me on this, ask any man. Do men have close female friends that they're not attracted to? Men don't have close female friends that they're not attracted to. Because in their mind, they think, why do I need to have a female friend that I'm not attracted to? Always, there's little attraction. And the only reason that nothing has happened is because the woman has set the boundary. I would rather have a man that has set the boundary.
Boundaries, standards, TikTok, you realize you all sound the same, right? Why would I have a close female friend that I'm attracted to? Why would I have a close female friend I'm not attracted to? Could it be that in 99.9% of the times we don't share the same hobbies or interests? Wasn't it until just about a month ago you were telling us that we're misogynist if we don't have female friends? How that changed and why did it change?
My husband's girl best friend of 10 years just openly decided to admit that she has feelings for my hubby, my man. So what did I do? I told my husband you can't be friends with her anymore. Obviously, here's what happened. She just got a divorce and moved back into town, okay? And ever since she's moved back into town, she has been texting my husband, calling my husband nonstop at weird hours. She didn't do this before. They'd catch up every so often. They'd hang out when she was in town, stuff like that. But not like this. Like, it'll be 1 a.m. and she's sending him a random, like, TikTok, or she's just talking to him about some drama, or she's just ranting about something. She'll be trying to call him. And I'm just like, have a little respect for our relationship here, maybe. Anyways, she knows that my husband and I have date nights every Wednesday night and every Sunday night, okay? It's a fact. It's gonna happen every single time. She's aware of this. Well, on Sunday evening, we had our date night. We went and had some drinks, had a good time, and we took a few spicy cubes, okay? And by the time those were hitting, we're like, it's time to get home. We need to be in the privacy of our own home. Let's go home. So, my husband shuts off his phone during date night. It's not uncommon, okay? It's so he can focus on us and to avoid her. Just being honest. He already put a boundary down with her prior, because I complained a little bit, saying like, you cannot call me after like 10:30 o'clock at night. Okay, no calling, no texting. If you do, I'm not answering it. And she's like, okay, like weird, but okay. So we're getting home, and it's close to midnight when we're coming home from our date night, okay? And guess who is in our driveway? She's there. She's in our driveway. I'm like, what are you doing here? She gets out of her car, okay? And she's freaking out. She's like, I've been trying to call you nonstop. I didn't know what to do. I've been trying to call you. We think there's an emergency with how she's acting. We're like, oh my God, like what happened? Are you okay? Yeah, guess what happened? Her Hinge date stood her up.
Hey, but isn't it great, ladies, if we have female friends? Isn't that what you kept telling us, that we need to have female friends because then we would be better men? I think you're right all along. We should have female friends, and not just one, but more than one. Because for some weird reason, we forgot that we can be friendly to each other. We don't need to be close friends.
As a former good girl and rule abider, now turned villain, I'm going to teach you tips and tricks on how to stop being the doormat in your life. This is part 2 in a series that I am making, telling you all my confessions as a former good girl, now turned villain. I don't stay silent to keep the peace. I used to bite my tongue just to keep everyone comfortable. I'd swallow my feelings.
Spit, swallow, same. But hey, look, I found the only one woman on this entire planet that used to stay silent. I wish I found her before, but hey, you can have everything in life. Yeah, standing up for yourself, princess, doesn't make you a villain. The fact that you can't understand this one simple thing kind of shows everyone you never used to be the good girl. You just came up with more excuses for your behavior.
Every time I share a dating story time, everyone's always like, Twinkle, you're so picky. Your standards are too high. You need to lower your standards. No. I don't have standards, which is why I have to be picky. If I like someone, I become psychotic. Like the minute I get that first dose of serotonin and dopamine and oxytocin and that final chemical, I don't know the name, I'm defending him to my friends, fighting with my mom, I'm fighting with my sister. I think I know him better than everyone, only for him to embarrass me. Like there are so many times I've met a guy that I think I can potentially like, but then I notice 1 or 2 things which I don't want to compromise in the future. So I cut it off straight away, because if we go on 2 more dates, I will become committed.
Right then, no standards and psychotic, that only leads to me love you long time. Except that never works cause he leaves. So on to the next one I like and then I become psychotic again and that leads only to me love you long time. Rinse and repeat.
I don't know what y'all consider a girl's girl, but here's what I do know. I ain't one of them. I love women. I support women. I cheer for women all day long. But what I'm not going to do is condone bad behavior just because it's wearing lipstick and some jewelry and has a hashtag girl's girl. Girls be out here moving with no soul, no morals, not a care in the world. Yeah, I don't like y'all. Girls are so weird because a lot of y'all are sleeping with taken men, can't stand to have a friend that's doing just a little bit better than you, cheering people on but laughing at them behind their back, claiming to be a girl's girl. Real easy to claim you a girl's girl until a girl walks into the room that don't need your validation or attention. I thought girls don't compete with women, they protect them. I don't care if you my biggest op. If I see harm coming your way, I ain't gonna let it happen. A lot of these girls are really just envious, and they can't be trusted around your purse, your home, or your man.
Oh, but please, can I be close friends with one of them? I would love to just so I can become a better man.
没错，保守，耶，保守，看我的时间，耶，看见没？就不动，就坐着，有我的挺身原位。哎，保守，耶，看见没有？2、3。
And this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.